Life happens. It's all right. It's okay next time. What's up, y'all? How we feeling? Okay, we're gonna continue with dark and heaviness. It's such a sad night for whatever reason, but I'm fine. It's fine. We'll do. Here's one happy poem. So I'm glowing like I got somebody, or what this coconut oil shea butter do like my body you can't touch unless I say so. Feeling smooth like my temple be worship, my lips be full enough, my apples be the best committee known to man, and this be praise. Praise because I didn't always see eczema made itself a home, decided to stay no matter all the years that I've been itching out my flesh, that all the natural products of saving has been coconut oil and shea butter that I drown myself in and call it baptism. So praise be to this melanin mixed vanilla that I shine like a beacon. I shine with or without your praise, and I'm smooth as honey, a favorite to taste, and this be praised every time.
Every time.
So this poem is and how do we say that? Inspired by Savon Bartley. He is one of the first poets I met out in when I used to slam when we went out to Oakland, California. He was one of the first people that I met. So he has a book called Sunrise, Sunset, something like that. He's out in New Jersey. So it's a location prompt poem from his piece, Where I'm From. I'm from a black hole in one of the largest cities, meaning my city will suck you dry of everything hopeful if you don't change your perspective. Whatever your goals or aspirations be, you rooted here, but some believe will find glory in someone else's backyard. I'm from where the black church I grew up in was all black on black poverty, and the homeless would sleep outside us singing and praying too loud to Jesus. If you're known in one black church, you're loved in most. And every mother of the church is a reflection of your own, giving a hard advice with all sugar and the smiles, and you tend to listen more to church elders. I'm from where my black side covers all their demons in their favorite dark liquor or smoke in their lungs. And my white side only comes around when it's tragic, like when my aunt was dying of cancer. I'm from where my OG cousins and older brother wearing streets so hard it brought fear or respect. I'm from parents who did their best, raised their children in a two-family household to not be a walking stereotype of biracial love, to be a blueprint of what making it looks like, to stick it till death took my daddy, and no, there is no perfection in this life, but it was the best it could be. I'm from all my childhood memories of ocean cabin stays and horseback riding, piano and sax recitals. From summer days in the hood with my cousins on Preston Street, rainbow-colored ices, penny candies, to the point that everyone is grown now. And we only see family when it's time to say goodbye to someone else from the bloodline. Or celebration of love, the church bells. That never seems to be enough time, because I remember all the summers my mama and aunties brought us together for cookouts and barbecues that have all passed, never current. Meaning, who now takes up the responsibility for us to meet up with some kind of consistency so it's not just faded memories. I finally learned to love where I'm from. That my city is known for 7 hill views that take your breath away, to be proud and no reason to be ashamed. Your city makes or breaks you, and it's really all about perspective. And some have always told me I was born famous, born for my name to be in ink. I talk with God every day, and I wonder if anyone else ever hated where they come from. Why? Every place around the globe has a ghetto and skylines, and I ain't seen all of it, but I've learned, take the good, erase the bad, and you'll see that where you come from has its own beauty. Right? Yeah, here's a random tanker poem. Tonker. Accent, Worcester. All right. Yeah, I love here's my educator. I'm also an educator. Wish that y'all didn't know this. I work with autistic kids in our school system. And teach workshops and all that fun stuff. But I like doing, like, here's my professional poetry. Here's a time card for all the poets in the room. 5775 is the rules or whatever. The healing is dark. Death isn't fascinating. It is living for more now, but dark at the core. That's short.
Say it again.
Huh? Right? I will because of
They didn't hear it the first time.
Right?
Right.
I'm so dark, girl. Like,
Good.
someone at my job told me that they're like, miss. I'm like, hey. The healing is dark. Death isn't fascinating. It isn't living. It is living for more now, but dark at the core. Right? New shit. I kind of want to. Y'all gonna get all the darkness. Yeah, we'll do this one. We might cry. Shout out to Crying in Tears.
Yes.
I've seen you do that before, so it's fine. This was inspired by recent events of my older brother going through hard life situations, and we process stuff in poetry. So, yeah, we can do some music. I'm not sure what the name is, but
Little sad music.
what do we call that? You look so good. Okay. Yeah. Melancholy. We'll say melancholy. Yeah. It's entitled Slow Down. There are moments in life that make time slow down. Evaluate every area of your life. It's the selfish decision, hoodlum mentality of not caring, be a heart of stone. When time forces its hand to make you reflect, do you feel drowning or uplifting? It's always in the worst cases of fear, pain, unthinkable body shut down or spasms to make you want to love your own better, fuller. Make all the promises to God because pain is the greatest lesson we all experience to wake up. When time slows, it's tears walking through any hospital room, the realization that anyone here could be on their last breath in moments only God knows the outcome. When time slows you down, you better listen in the quiet moments. I've known time to be a tortoise when I had reconstruction surgeries at 16, when my eyes held craters too numerous to count in my early 20s, when my stomach was pumped because I was empty tombs in my soul. The time I was embraced by my lover and our eyes always glowed of death. When time stops, it is the reminder that something is changing. Embrace the slowness to hold you in every sadness and joy. Treasure it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I love fall and like horror, so you guys can play some Halloween stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank y'all for saying and like hearing stuff. This is my birthday month and birthday night, so feature. I want to sing. So many feelings. Gives an attempt at like trying to write happy stuff. So it's entitled Fall and Horror. Yeah. Fall is my favorite season because I was born prematurely. It was supposed to be here in the coldest month of January. What has always made fall beautiful is the change of leaves, of a reminder we need things to die daily. Fall for once, I'm not falling for a man who has no intention with me. It is purging and deleting of old numbers of niggas who were nothing but distractions and disrespectful. And now I can enjoy all the hot tea, hot cocoa, and walks in the park, or secretary comfortable sweaters and hoodies with no need of cuddling. Heated marshmallows for my enjoyment and all the psycho horror films on repeat. Hocus Pocus 1 and 2 for nostalgic purposes and all the crazy crime for the movies, but nothing with the devil, please. My horror joys of cinema are my favorite childhood memories with dad. It brings the shifts in the atmosphere of wanting to tell any story of how foggy mornings are the perfect environment for anything creepy. Jack Skeleton, Revenge Myers, and a headless hollow, and I'm here for it all. Haunted houses, innovation films, nothing of trick or treat, but to replay the Nightmare Before Christmas twice a year and Beetlejuice. My favorite quote is that I am strange and unusual for every good thing. So walk with me in the foliage, prepare your soul naked to say that we are eternally bonded by love of horror in these changing colors to know that we must change too. I have two more. One happy and then, you know.
It's not even the end. It's okay.
It is, right? Whatever it is.
Yes.
I'm here for this.
Life.
Right? Yeah. Oh, y'all want to follow me? People I don't know, please follow me. I'll do the shout out now, I guess. So I've been nominated for Best Spoken Word Artist for BMAs. What? Insane. So please vote, and then you know you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Ashley Wonders. The link is in my bio. So I'm really trying to win that shit. So, but either way, it's cool just to be nominated. Y'all can do a pop punk vibe because this is my favorite poem right now. Yeah, I love old poems, so this is me in my age and reflecting like 20 years of my life. So here it is.
Let's go!
Emo, emotionally mature outcast. This is for the fly rockers with black hair, eyeliner, and nail polish. Pins, anything, jean jacket, hat sleeves, pop punk, band shirts. From any generation, my heart explodes for y'all. I'm talking just a Bennington, Angel, and Belgian vocals. Best simple plan, your Charlotte emo 2000. Jump to the offbeat of the drummer and ripping the guitar solo. There isn't enough gratification to write for how you see me through hellish times. A saving grace of love, surrounded in headbanging, and the irony is I love y'all since I found out was good. It won't be a forever praise, even if that love and admiration isn't reciprocated romantically. But seeing a live band of so many of my favorites that will always be enough. And getting a hand and meet some of them will form the ideas existence. It is a bringing together of freedom. Rock hand poses and clad anything, a rock out for a night with strangers. Sometimes we become friends. Or for a night we are saved again by life, edifying music, the whole in our hearts. I'm gonna do one random when I vote right before I came here, and then I'll do my last poem. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. New shit. All the new shit. Like we just we voted, like, right before we came. So niggas, poems, men. Here it is. Niggas say I'm such a beautiful black beholding. It's overwhelming kind of break. Say it's too much for us to learn anything of each other because the distance is too far. And the yearning is suffocating for him. I say, I've seen family and friends make it oceans away, working happily ever after. Niggas say the romantic fantasies of me playing piano and sax would be heaven, a sight too enormous in all of my enchantment. Niggas say we can't do this, that it would only end in pain, hurt, and shattered for us. Or maybe this light in me is as marvelous as Phoenix, who flamed the world once to save the men she loved. And perhaps like her, the love could only be held for so long that even if it burns us both in the end, we could say, wasn't this love a resurrection, a beautiful, bold, black, and breaking of the best kind?
Yes.
hate it. Be single forever, okay? Here's my last poem. Thank y'all for having me. Thank you, Buhar, for the invitation.
Thank you.
For every teammate. We did a Woman of the World. What did we do together?
No, we did Femmes.
We did something.
Slam.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's all the same difference.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. What is slam? It sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's my last poem. If you want to take pictures, I look cute tonight. I'm just saying, you can do that. All the hugs. So now that I'm 40, what? Here's a poem of reflection. It's called End of an Era. My 30s have taught me the majority of life's toughest lessons. 1. You'll say heart-wrenching goodbyes to the most beloved people you never dreamed to live without. 2. And of those 2 greatest deaths, my favorite aunt and father didn't make you want to swallow yourself alive, because when you lose the biggest pieces of your heart, it changes you in ways you never dreamed. 3. You find your first lover after grief, and it was the greatest and worst experience, but the poems that came from him and the flashbacks that still love to tempt you when the rain falls, or how his birthday is the same as your mother's. So I guess some memories are forever. 4. Family that ties doesn't equal blood supplies. So no matter how much you love them, it doesn't mean you're loved as deeply. Though for some family, you really would have crossed oceans even if they never were. That some goodbyes are the worst because family is still living, and maybe that's another poem. But the healing is when they cross you in your dreams and you just uplift them in prayer. I never thought I'd be here in 20 years later, when 20 years ago I never dreamed of this. Sharing my heart on microphones and stages, coming to an epitome that my light and purpose will keep you living in ways you couldn't see, because God needs it for so many people I haven't met yet. And the fact, the ones I look up to in the stars know my name is OG Crazy. So yeah, I cried at least once during my birthday, because I remember the heaviness of lies I spoke to myself to try and kill myself so long ago. So when you see me loving life louder in all my vibrant colors, no, you'll never really comprehend this gratitude I owe God for every breath. And He alone will always deserve my praise first. From whatever 40 will bring, more plaid and rock shows and an overabundance that life is as good as I choose. And what of love do I really know? I can't wait to find out, but this one thing is true. Mics and features will always be home.
Yeah.